Hey, so this video is about quitting. I was inspired to do a video about quitting. So I think that, at least in my life, I've been, told, or maybe I just somehow picked it up along the way and I came in with kind of a perfectionist mentality. But that when I pick things up or when I start things, that I should complete them, and that quitting is a bad thing. I think that it's really important to do away with these sort of far-reaching generalizations about what people should do, and as we experience what's happening right now, what's happening in my life might be different than what's happening in yours, but it seems like more opportunities for clarity and more opportunities for digging really deep into our true knowing, into our connection with who we are, which is a moment-to-moment experience. So when you're tapped into who you truly are, when you're connected, when you're in yoga, you are getting minute by minute information that is perfect for this moment. Anyone who has ever brought information into our reality that is powerful enough to have influenced thousands or millions or even two people, it has come from a point of alignment, a point of connection to who they really were, but it was based in that time period. It was based in that moment, which is why someone else's knowing is not comparable to yours, because you are knowing for you as you are existing right now, which is connected to everything in essence, but you're having a very different experience of this reality. You're having a very different perception of how things are going. And so the information that you're getting is relevant for you because you have a different set of belief systems. You have a different set of beliefs. So someone, might hear that it's a really great idea to go get a haircut or to, walk down a street or something. That wouldn't make sense as a direction for someone who was bald. And yet it would, for the person who wanted to go get their haircut, it would lead them maybe down a street that they needed to be on, and they would meet a person that they were, longing to meet, that would help them get to XYZ place that would launch this, and they would, things lead to other things. Well, if you're going on a sort of rule book mentality, a rule book way of leading your life, then you don't give yourself the opportunities to take those inspired actions that might lead you to where you personally need to go. So I think this is a really exciting time. I think as we are witnessing in the yoga world, for example, as this idea that there were these men who came from India who knew more than we did. At the time that worked really well. It helped us get to where we needed to be. It's becoming an obsolete idea. It's becoming very apparent why that's not true. And that's wonderful because they never knew more than we did. You always know exactly what you need. And the idea is not to get confirmation from the outside and see, now I think I know this. Would you confirm this for me? Because nobody else is going to be able to tell you whether the thing that you think, that you feel, that you want to do is going to be good for you, except you. And so developing that connection, developing that listening, and not just listening, but acting on what you are feeling and hearing from your own connection to who you truly are, developing that link, that union between the person, the physical person that you are, and the non-physical being that is reflecting itself in you in this moment. That is the most powerful journey that we can take, and in essence, we're all here on some level to take some version of that journey. And if you're here, if you're listening to me, if you're interested in this sort of stuff, then that's most likely your intention, or one of them for this lifetime, is to understand how to guide your life in a way that makes sense to you. And quitting is one of these things that it's like, it's taboo, you know. Quitting is considered all around bad. Well, quitting is a great idea in many instances. Quitting, like everything else, is not inherently good or bad. It is simply a thing that you can do. It's a choice. And even if you're making that choice from a fearful place, well, you can still recover from that. So don't worry. But if you are, if you are inspired to drop something because something else seems more exciting and it lights you up more and you're more enthused about it, then that's great. Maybe the reason you were doing that thing that you quit in the first place was to get you to a point where you were ready for the next thing. So that's the message that I got today that I wanted to share. And if you are interested in developing further your connection and your listening and your ability to act on inspiration, we are still, until it starts, I guess, which is Monday, still have some full scholarships available for the next Joshua's Unlimited Bootcamp. I cannot recommend this program enough. I can't even believe that Gary is doing this. He has a completely abundant mindset, and so I can explain to you how that works over a call, and get you signed up for that if you're feeling called to do this with me. It's a pretty amazing journey, and it has changed my life abundantly. So anyway, PM me, comment below, or you can email me too if you're interested in that, info@sirguncar.com. And that's it for today. Have a wonderful day. Thanks, Emily Perry, for communicating with me during the chat, and sending you love too. All right, bye.